Trying to take that down, get a little bit of experience. And Whisper going to drag the remaining creeps back to the lane proper. Bit of damage onto Celery though, has to Fairy Fire, the double blink strike, and Whisper with the first blood! Ooh, it starts off well for EG. This is where Gaming Gladiators really are starting to play the lane as it was intended. They're the ones bullying, they're the ones pressing forward.
Or are they, Celery? Another blink strike's available.
Oh, you're right. Back in on top of the Rubik. Tricks of the trade and the final touch. There it is. Whisper with another kill, chaining away from Duraccio. And Whisper's the one with all the stacks on him, so Matthew would take a fair number of hits to kill him.
Yeah, he has
like Ursa can.
7 Fury Swipe charges.
Oh,
we'll get a kill. Not a bad trade. Ursa getting solo XP, and maybe Oracle can bring some items if he can farm.
6 minutes in. First active rune of the game needs to be guarded up here. And Tofu going to bodyguard Quinn down in the bottom rune spot. 3 seconds to go, and Smile deciding he wants to fight around this, forcing Tofu away. The Fortune's End is there, and in we go. A kill for Smile, and top rune spot, DD has spawned.
To have that extra move speed, they got a kill. They took the rune away from Quinn, but in terms of first EXO, there's not going to be any damage dealt to a tower.
Whisper stuck behind this tier 1 top, might be in a bit of trouble now. Yeah, getting ripped to shreds by the Angry Bear. And Duraccio.
In terms of net worth, he's almost keeping up with that profit, keeping a point just in case there is necessary to get Lasso going. If he's going to be farming the jungle, we'll put an extra point in Firefly.
Attempting on Panda. Good damage from the Ench, and Tofu's Tiny secures the kill. Pakaz still level 5, trying to get the bashes onto Ace. Smile rotates, and they'll look for this Enchantress kill in the trees. They lose the courier again, as Pakaz losing out on his treads.
No EXO, so the only damage they can do inside Chrono is pretty much Timbersaw, so, or you need to let... Oh, never mind, Ricky getting caught.
Yeah, Matthew lassoed up. Batrider the Chrono in the Firefly still, focusing the Tiny. And Quinn, full HP with Duraccio's help, will get on top of Pakaz with some Fury Swipes in the overpower, but Smile tracking back to bully this Ursa. He doesn't have much left in the tank. Fortune's End flies out to try and save up Smile from the sticky napalms, and he comes out with a double kill. EG have been so swift, moving top, contesting stacks, playing into enemy triangle. There's
Gaming Gladiators, they have been stacking the jungle. They understand that they can't really fight right now. They don't have the tools to do so. Batrider is countered. He was supposed to be Chrono.
Yeah, straight on the edge. Pakaz needs the backup from DP and Timbersaw, but it's still a difficult target to bring down. The Avalanche looks good, but Ace still going to fall. Now Pakaz moves on the Tiny. Tofu in trouble, and Gaming Gladiator is going to cut their losses. Try and get Quinn out of danger, cancel TPs down to bottom, and move away from here, but Whisper wants to keep on diving. Yule Scepter up, Smile catches. Whisper helped out by the Death Prophet, and they'll dive behind this tier 2 tower. 3 swift kills, and 2 big ones. Ench and Bat.
So combo, like in terms of the combo that they have, like the best one is Timbersaw. Him having this explosive damage where you... Oh, Tofu, gonna be the first point of contact here.
Yeah, smoke breaks, Panda knows. Spot the Tiny in the trees. Silence him up. And catch him out. EG bring 5 heroes down there to protect their tier 1. And like you've been saying, they've not really done an awful lot of damage to objectives, Gaming Gladiators. They don't have the best tower push. Need to get these up towers somehow. Looks like Mage Slayer is next from Ace. But he's getting dived under his tier 1. Matthew spotted him. Timbersaw on top of the Ench, but the Nature's Attendants, tons of heal, and there's the Sproink, the Rainbow Impetus shot, launching out onto Matthew, nearly killing Ricky, but he gets off the tricks of the trade, while Smile in behind this tier 1. Diving Ace, the Chrono comes, Tofu and Ace both caught inside, and Whisper with a chakra will finish off yet another kill. Tofu down, and Smile is unstoppable. This is where... And EG with Chrono down, don't have that big team fight ulti. No
They're
EXO.
gonna smoke. No Chrono, no EXO.
Still going to play forward, sleep up the Batrider, but Matthew's the one to get blown up by Duraccio. Does have to use the Enrage to get behind his tower. Quinn wants back in though. Smile saves
that's big.
The false promise, gets him out of dodge.
A little.
Things can get a little hairy going super late game against the Ursa. He offers so much immediate alpha damage, and when he's got an Abyssal Blade, that Faceless Void could get caught off through the control. Matthew going to start things off with a Sleeping Dart though. Straight onto Quinn and forcing his BKB early on. Half health for Batrider, while C-Smile, Avalanche for now, holding his BKB in the Yules, now has to use it, but the Ursa's damage substantial against the DP, and EG are the ones who have to run. They've got Chrono still in the back pocket. They smoke. It's pretty nice against all these spellcasters. And they're trying to catch out Whisper top lane. Lasso is there, and the damage from Dyrachyo trying to kill him off, but a Timber Chain and the arrival of C-Smile slows things down. Wanting to chase Dyrachyo, and Whisper getting some revenge, but Gaming Gladiators, they are all here. Avalanche toss, Whisper about to die. The false promise is there, and Panda keeps him alive. A killing spree for him as they dive in. C-Smile falls, but Dyrachyo dead.
Oh, look at this damage from Enchantress.
Springs them all to death.
Getting slept in the end. Oh.
Scan turned red.
They have another one.
Radiant scanning off to the right. That turns red as well, so everybody knows the direction the opponents are coming from. Ricky starts with a sleeping dart. The jump in from Pakaz, no Chrono yet. Tofu trying the avalanche toss.
So low.
Ricky being focused down as Dyrachyo and Quinn straight onto him. Tofu and Matthew trading lives, and Quinn just trying to chase up here, but C-Smile keeping them at bay while Dyrachyo trapped in between 3 of EG, down to half health. They've got the bit of save and a buying time from the Yules. Dyrachyo, BKB, and looking to jump back in the Avalanche again, but there's a false promise from the Oracle. Aegis already claimed up as Dyrachyo. He's blinking back to his side of the map, and the two-man Chrono there, catching both supports. Quinn and Ace still on the outskirts, though, doing an awful lot of damage here, and Pakaz is struggling to stick on a target. Celery with the Spirit Siphons, trying to roleplay as Boxy, but can't quite get the job done. And now Ace trapped in place. Quinn and Dyrachyo on this high ground, not able to rejoin the fight. EG will come out victorious.
Randomization, trying to be as annoying as possible. Aghanim Scepter finished on Whisper, so double Chakram.
Poor Panda. False promise. Not going to help him out too much here. Dragged back into the flames of Quinn. And does finish him off in the end. Little Satyr. There's not even a ward up here. He's stuck there for 10 more seconds now, isn't he? No Tumbler's toy. Sad for Tofu. Well, EG looking to press into this enemy ancient spot where they do have high ground vision. Straight up Chrono, catch Rubik and the Ench. They need the damage onto Ace as quickly as possible, and Whisper will provide that. Blow up the Enchantress. She gets off a Sproink. The next attendant's not going to heal out while Dyrachyo jumps on the Pakaz. BKB and False Promise required to buy the time he needs. Time walks a little bit off, and now the Ursa kind of stuck here. Lift up, drag back, not saving you from Whisper's reinitiation. Very attentive EG, focusing the targets they need, and diving this tier 2 for the Rubik kill. The cherry on top, as Celery had bought back and died immediately.
Spoke too soon.
He's away from that.
Shard upgrade. Didn't even use the... Oh my god, he has a Force Staff and Ogre Seal Totem as well. With the Shard plus Time Walk.
So much mobility.
The gap. They caught him.
Yeah, lassoed up, but the Yules make sure that the Ursa can't do the damage, and Pakaz, saved by his team, allowed to Chrono this Ursa. Now Ench arriving, and a stolen one. There's the Rubik coming in clutch. Everyone from EG stuck inside. Dyrachyo still dies. A Timber Chain across, looking for Tofu now. Matthew trying to jump back in onto this Enchantress, but the lift to save. Celery keeps them at bay, allows Ace to keep doing damage, while C-Smile and Whisper chasing this Enchantress. Get the pesky Fawn out of here. Whisper is unstoppable now.
And needs 400 gold. They are holding on to Gem right now.
And trying to remove a lot of that vision. Again, so important to catch a glimpse of the Oracle, find out where Panda's playing. And Matthew back to the high ground as Quinn BKBs and moves up the ramp, focusing Pakaz. He's got Time Walk off to the right, and the Chrono looks like a good one. They've killed Panda off, though. Oracle is down, so no safety net for them. Dyrachyo getting blown up, though. Has to buy back on the stolen Chrono. 2 of them trapped inside from EG, but Dyrachyo is about to die here. Quinn has already fallen, had to buy back himself. As Whisper moving in. Celery stealing the Timber Chain. C-Smile nearly dead. The Hurricane Pipe pushes him back, and Ace blows up the Death Prophet now. Pakaz getting tossed around near the Roche Pit, controlled up by the lift. Have they got the damage to finish him off? He Time Walks off to the left, and Whisper is back in again. Chakram missing, the Force Staff out of Tofu, getting the distance he needs, and the stolen Chakram, Celery chucks it back at the Timber Saw.
Now Celery is having a really good time this game, being very annoying.
Yeah, not sure. Quinn keeping the Spell Prism. And they saw Matthew taking this outpost. They've got the vision through the gem of Quinn, and plenty of damage to bring the Ricky down. The Yule Scepter on 20 HP, just delaying the inevitable, buying time. No way he survives here. Surely no way he survives here, right? He's got Blink Strike, but nothing to blink to. Will die in the end while in the mid lane. Whisper getting gone on by Tofu and Dyrachyo. EG, they know there's multiple members of Gaming Gladiators pretty distant away, but they can't make the play onto the Ursa. Oh, please, no, I need that move speed. I want to run fast. Pacans with the ninja gear, just waiting to see if anybody was near.
I'm always sad that you can't break Tiny. It would be so funny if he just shrinks. Double Abyssal, Lotus Orb.
Bounces it back. Tofu's in though with the Avalanche Toss.
GG's alone here.
Gladiator is bringing 4 members to kill off Whisper. C-Smile going to go for the BKB TP. Dyrachyo trying to close the gap to try and bash, but he wasn't fast enough. But a big streak to be taken down there. Wicked Sick Whisper having the Crypt Swarm or the Smoke Screen do damage or continue controlling people up. Tofu and Ace here.
God's thinking about it.
Go straight for the Chrono. Exo as well. They really want to kill Ace here. Gaming Gladiators rallying around the Enchantress. She's got off the BKB and the Attendants. Enchantress with some more Sproinks could actually play her way out of this one. Tofu going to survive. Dragged away from Pakaz. And now they've moved back in onto the Faceless Void. He's going to try and time walk it off thanks to the False Promise. But now Panda, the target of choice for Tofu and Celery, has the Fate's Edict on him, so protected against the magic damage, while Pakaz and C-Smile chasing Quinn now. The Bat Rider gets turned on. This fight is dragging out forever as another Chrono from Pakaz. Straight onto the Tiny and Ursa. Ench slept up, so the damage is lacking. And EG, they've done it now. Holding their high ground, coming out to play into the southern jungle and finding the Enchantress. A Yules and Matthew finds a bonus target. Celery's Rubik trying to flicker away, but doesn't get any distance. So Whisper and Pakaz straight on his head.
With some sick Chronospheres planted by Pakaz. And also the Yule Scepters. Double Yule Scepter.
Lots of utility to deal with the Ursa and the Ench. I guess the Ench primarily, with the additional bonus from the Halberd on ranged heroes.
Enchantress getting very close to her, level 25.
The Blink initiation. Ursa gets lifted and force-staffed away. Ace gets the Attendants out, Sproinks back, but Pakaz just keeps on chasing. Chrono's up the Enchantress now, and looking to blow up Ace. There is buyback available, and of course Age's in the hands of the Ursa still. DP caught inside that Chrono along with Whisper, unable to keep giving chase. Trying to blink and Timber Chain across. Might be able to get a catch with the Scythe of Vice. And what is that? Is that Flamethrower stolen by Rubik? Gets up to the high ground, away we head. Lots of expenditure here from EG. Chrono, Exo, still wanting to find more, but the Blink Lasso, Bat Rider, refreshing up, going for the double lasso on the Faceless Void as Celery, annihilated by Matthew and the Timbersaw in the back lines. Quinn has to retreat now.
And that's Pakaz.
Yes, Pakaz with a double damage rune as well, and he walks straight into the middle of them. Lincoln's popped. He does get scythed. Ursa on him, the backup there from the Oracle. False Promise and the big Chrono. Bat Rider caught up in it, and Quinn being battered into the ground. Dead for 2 minutes. Ace might be found as well, but they're going to go for the backlines. Rubik being destroyed by Pakaz's Faceless Void. Time walks back in, looks for Ace, reverses it, rewinds, backs away. As Tofu splits the fight, multiple directions. Pakaz and Whisper find Dyrachyo under the smoke screen, can't do anything, caught up and killed.
They're constantly disarmed, both of the cores of Gaming Gladiators.
They can't do anything. Damage. Dyrachyo finally gets to open up onto a target, and he slept. He's hexed, controlled for days on end. There's no end in sight, just being blown up and controlled everywhere. Dyrachyo gets tossed across to the Oracle, but Panda even has to disarm his own. Gets the Fate Edict out, and the damage is down. Whisper with a double kill, while Ace has the BKB TP.
There's way too much control. Like this.
Hexing, darting, halberding. So much annoyance that Ench can't do a damn thing. She spends half the game in the sky.
She's disarmed again.
Disarmed once more. And GG is cold. EG take game 1.
They think Leshrac also into Troll. Feels okay.
Primal Beast.
Just that stun one more time. I don't think C-Smile landed a single stun on Quinn. He's been doing a pretty good job.
Tofu taking a melt strike to the back of the head. Last word on him.
Rotation from Matthew.
Oh, you're
They
right.
want this first blood. They want Ace.
Can he go in on them with a rebound? Catching Profit. Damage from the TA and first blood. Grabbed by Pakaz.
And Panda tips Cell.
Nearly 6 minutes in as well, so time to start thinking about those active runes. Two heroes rotating out top as Matthew and Tofu come towards the top rune spot and find a DD. Tofu faster with the fingers as Whisper has just solo killed Rapier.
Oh no, I was watching this top rune.
And Matthew, yeah, fighting with Panda and Sea-Smile. Now he lands a stun, catches Tusk unawares, and finds another kill. 3-0 for EG.
Man, Whisper.
But that bottom lane, how does that, like, I see the IO moved off to get the bounty rune at 6 minutes. And Whisper just explodes 1400 HP. And Primal Beast with some pretty hefty stack gains
Another
as well.
stun missed on the mid lane.
Yeah, Lashrank getting crashed on. The
No, he's
Pango's
stuck.
caught in the middle of the rocks. Oh, it feels so bad for Quinn. That was a surefire kill. The Fairy Fire is there from Sea-Smile. Oh man, Quinn was so close to glory. Gonna get disposed around. Panda and Matthew can't kill the Pango, but man, Sea-Smile thanking his lucky stars. He survived there.
What a disastrous spot. Like, I'm not sure why you're even stuck there at the...
Whisper? This isn't legal. You're not meant to be killing the troll like that.
Oh, Troll, level 4. Whisper's gonna be level 7 after this creep wave. Bounty rune.
Yeah, he was under double radiant vision there, but Tofu on his own couldn't do too much. Maybe with Quinn arriving now. Held out with the tag team, plenty of damage. Disposed though, stops Quinn's movement forward. Still has plenty to finish off the Marcy. Been going super well for you so far. Try and catch up later on down the line.
Saving a point just in case Primal Beast decides to dive him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And this is all while Pakaz continues to get free farm and even goes for the solo kill. Ace close to death and he gets finished off. Pakaz takes him out. Just walks straight past tier 1 and finds the prof. Pakaz, what? Dragonlance done. Korea's coming out to deliver some goodies as well. While Sea-Smile taking large camp stacks. Might get jumped on here with a snowball, but the swashbuckle misses. Walrus Punch connects, and the Rolling Thunder inside the shards gets them the kill. Now EG wanting to answer the aggression. Onslaught and Trample finding Tofu. Tusk is pulverized. So some form of trade there for EG, but a big kill for Gaming Gladiators to take it.
Deso, Power Treads, Dragonlance, Deso. 13 and a half minutes into the game.
Whew. That's going to be nasty. And Whisper is in a 1v2 situation, going straight for Celery. Let's see if he can... no tether available for him. Pulverized down and a dominating Primal Beast. Energy starting to swarm. 3 heroes heading down to that bottom jungle. Matthew is alone for now, and that Wrath of Nature, thanks to Tofu's initiation, clears out the Marcy. So yet again, just holding the staircase, making sure there's no ease of access here for EG.
Dire's
On the TA.
Yeah, he farmed Blink in less than 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah. Yeah. Just every 2 minutes he's got a new item. Dragonlance, Deso, Blink. Rebound in from Matthew. Drag back Tofu. So his Blink will be a little delayed now as they go for yet another objective. Even trying to collapse on the enemy Ancient's high ground, looking for Celery. Where he tethers down to low ground. Thankfully the range creep was there. It's a good showing from Gaming Gladiators to find
Gladiators to take the fight. Ace.
Smile. He's hunting. He finds his target. Ace. There we go with a stun connecting. Matthews in. Control the Prophet. Very nicely done. It would have been so easy for EG just to walk up into enemy triangle and try and find a fight there, but instead tracking back to kill the Prophet. While up in the top jungle, Whisper again finds himself in a 1v3 and decides that he's the stronger. Charges forward, wanting Quinn, the global comes, Tofu now the focus for EG. And they've got the trample damage. Snowball will just delay the death of the Tusk here. It'll take a little while longer for them to kill him off, but eventually he will fall. He bought time though for Quinn.
BKB on Nature's Prophet. Pango's going for the Blink Dagger. You said that they kind of lack initiation, so he wants to be able to pick that one up, get a shard, most likely as his next item. Troll getting caught.
Yeah, they've got the snowball save. Let's see if EG can control up the troll,
Oh my
but
God.
a massive amount of damage from Rapier. The tag team helping out tremendously, maxed out to level 4.
That tag team.
Sea-Smile was feeling very strong there, but handing, what, 300 gold over to the IO, in fact. As Quinn trying to shield crash his way out with Ace. Whisper will still have the pulverize, and Melt Strike, there it is, one-hit kill. They come in with a troll, Celery, tethered up to Rapier, focusing onto Matthew, killing off the Marcy, while Panda and Whisper holding the line. Pakaz wanting to run away from this, doesn't want to battle into Gaming Gladiators anymore. Thinks about it though, jumps forward and kills the troll. Waited and bided his time. Looks for Tofu now, a few more swipes out of this Deso. TA is going to find multiple kills. A mega kill for him so far, and he wants to go high ground for a double.
Pakaz, Templar Assassin. And this also opens up the map. Edict plus Deso, your towers are going to die. Where's the follow-up?
Yeah, it's just not coming, is it? C-Smile with Whisper, they're on top of this IO, pulverizing Celery, looking to finish him off and they'll get the job done. And now Quinn, he's got one shield crash,
60.
but the damage from Pakaz is just so big.
They even popped the global just to be able to be sure that he's gonna die there.
14,500 net worth at 21 minutes. Rock throw, nice attempt from Whisper, nearly had him honestly.
This has to be one of the most farmed Templar Assassins I've seen. BKB Dragonlance, sitting on 1,400 gold, level 17.
Whew. And they're going aggressive in the bottom jungle.
Aggressive mid. He's gonna solo kill him.
Tofu dying in the mid lane, straight up to Pakaz, gets a wicked 6 streak with Matthew in this bottom jungle, found by Duraccio and Celery. Now in comes Whisper though. Looking for the control on Duraccio with C-Smile chasing forward. Rock throw is there, connects on one of the heroes. Quinn gets stunned, and the Split Earth comes. C-Smile turned on, Illusion Rune popped, and he's got that protection into the ethereal form thanks to his Ghost Scepter. Force that back,
7 seconds.
And now the Battle Trance with the Rolling Thunder connecting. They're going to find C-Smile here. Kill off the Lash, and Gaming Gladiators correctly. Going to find Pakaz. Aegis is gone. He's got BKB though. No mana to play with. They need Whisper to protect the Templar Assassin as quickly as they can, but the root is there, and Duraccio with a double kill. Gaming Gladiators, they are destroying EG in this bottom jungle, and like you said, perfectly timed around the Aegis expiring.
I'm surprised that EG decided to take this fight. That one gold. C-Smile needs to be careful. Ghost Scepter will keep him alive for a while.
Got to be, very careful against this troll. He wants Celery real bad, forces the mech early on. Whisper coming back in with a rock throw missing, sadly, as Duraccio, 7 seconds for Battle Trance, and no BKB, so he'll die. And Tips abound. Tips just flying between all these players.
I thought that the rest of the team might be able to connect, maybe Nature's Prophet with the TP. Everything they have against Leshrax's Bloodstone heal, against Templar Assassins, since she is a range hero. This ward is going to scout out Quinn.
Hello there, Pango. Global silence for him as well.
He knows. He pings it out immediately.
Plenty of damage. And your spark. Well, they will know the vision's there, but I'm not sure what they can do with that information.
On their side, so they will have to get it somewhere. So Gleipnir going to help out tremendously. C-Smile going for a solo.
Tofu has the snowball. Link on cooldown for a couple of seconds, and that damage spilling onto him, make sure there is no jump away. Whisper in the meanwhile, aiming bottom lane, connects the onslaught onto the troll and walks it back. EG
smoke on smoke action.
Gaming Gladiators.
Matthew, use the gem.
1 minute away from Roche. Looks like Quinn knows what's up. Comes back to his own Ancients, connects on to Matthew. Rolling Thunder trying to get into the backlines as well, and Whisper being found with the Walrus Punch there. The Global to give the coverage and a 4-staff away.
Oh, miss uphill!
Gets Whisper away from danger, and you're right, Quinn surviving on 100 HP. Now Ace the one in trouble though. The blink forward, the meld, the damage. Ace with the TP home survives while Quinn will die. Troll and Io still sticking around. The shards blocking in Pakaz. Does he have the protection for his team to dispose to buy a bit of space and time? Pakaz in the sprout now. Whisper comes across with the trample. He's battering into Duraccio, pulverizing the Io, and it looks like Gaming Gladiator is going to get blasted out of this triangle. Roshan alive in less than 10 seconds. Io the only survivor, but not for long.
He's coming back.
He's coming back into the danger zone. Relocate into Whisper.
My favorite snack, Io coming back.
Who's getting the kill? It's C-Smile. Finishes the job and a team wipe.
Yachty. And then AC that you mentioned coming out shortly. Needs a bit more time.
Oh, Quinn. Hello. Whisper's found him. I guess the trap gave a little bit of vision, so he throws the rocks at him and gets straight on top of the Pango. Whisper, God.
He's been so far in the DPC, like...
Yeah. So Prophet has no buyback. He just bought something. Yeah, he finished off the AC. No, he bought the Hyperstone, not even a finished AC. So buybacks only for the Tusk and the Io for Gaming Gladiators right now. Dangerous territory for them to be walking up high ground.
Oh my God, almost gets one shot.
Oh God! He's not gonna die just yet, though. I don't know how much HP he left, but that was close. Small has a 2-man split earth. In comes the snowball save. Tofu rolling forward onto the ledge, but now the pulverize blows up the tusk. Duraccio battling forward onto Marcy. Celery's dead, and Picard's cleaning up. A couple of swift kills for him, and the double buyback for Game of Gladiators. They need to get on top of these core heroes, but they're struggling. With the tether, the trolls on the primal beast, but a slide away with a force staff, and in comes Picard again. So much raw damage, a double kill for C-Smile. Celery's going to relocate out of there. In your base, basically.
It's hard to defend the base from the other side of the map.
Smoke again.
They might catch him, let's see.
There's the jump. Walrus punch into the control, gets off his BKB though, and Whisper, he's back in, looking for Duraccio. They've saved Percus for now, forced staff up to the high ground and kills off Celery. No buyback on the IO. Quinn trying to get there with a rolling thunder, but the Hex in control with the pulverize there. Duraccio's down. Buybacks available, but the rest of your team's being crushed. Whisper aiming for Ace, Panda not even dropping. And Ace is just going to have to turn around and fight mano a mano with Whisper, who tramples him down under the boot. And Duraccio, the Deso hits are flying into you.
You're going to be playing against Mega Creeps. 50 seconds without Nature's Prophet. No buyback on him, and Celery will call it.
That's it. It's over. GG comes.
Duraccio didn't even type anything. He just like space or something. Oh, it's out on my screen. It doesn't say.
That's a GG over here. The same thing in the lobby as well when they were asking the players to get ready.